why I can't get this game time going. Come on. Taking no prisoners today, y'all. No prisoners. One second.
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today. There's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Carson Wentz's Eagles going up against Bortles' Jaguars.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Field here in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. First down, Bortles. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice gain of 21 yards. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Leonard Fournette. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Midfield, here's Bortles. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. And now a first down following that long gain. Shotgun now for Bortles. Dumps it off to Fournette. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Bortles going to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. James O'Shaughnessy taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first is Wentz. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
For everybody watching on YouTube, I'm playing a time junkie. One of these dudes that, and usually managing time and shit like that, but it's all good. I know I play this game too. Man, Philly Finest live on YouTube, man. Let's get it.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Again, here's Blunt. Always got some breathing room. LeGarrette Blunt. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
See, and that's how it go. When you play these time dudes, you play them at their own game. We can make the game slow. We can drag it out. You know what I mean? I'm good at that. North Philly's Finest live on YouTube. If you want to shoot it out, we can shoot it out. You want to run the play clock down to 1 second, play field position, you know what I mean? Direction of the air and all that. I do that. This is what I do. Live on YouTube. North Philly's Finest. Let's go.
Garrett Blunt, 77 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Shout out to my man Waterboy. Let it marinate, Fred. We're going to let it marinate a little bit. North Philly's Finest live on YouTube, man. Let's go.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jags taking over on offense here in a second. And what a season, Charles, it was for Jacksonville. Some people did like them as a dark horse coming into the year, and they really responded.
Heard recently at one of the, all-star games, college all-star games, a scout saying, well, heck, haven't they been the dark horse for the last 5 years coming into the season? And he seemed a little bit bitter, so I'm going to let him go on that one. But the point is well taken. They have been building towards this. Really good drafts, really supplemented in free agency. And, yeah, they were a dark horse, but they played awfully well. 11 wins, 2 more in the playoffs. I think right now they'd love to get Allen Robinson back at wide receiver and add another playmaking tight end.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
That good for 19 and a 1st down.
And Leonard Fournette impressing there with that run. It's hard to believe that no Jacksonville Jaguar has broken 1,000 yards since Maurice Jones-Drew in 2011. I think Leonard Fournette could be that guy.
Even with the ankle injury last year at LSU, still averaged 6.5 yards per carry.
And absolutely intimidated opposing defenses. A lot of guys simply didn't want to tackle him.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. Caught, right side, it's Lewis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's to the 10, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Bortles to throw once more. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Take your field goal time, Bandit.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Bortles to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Money don't get no money.
I think that was a good job there defensively.
I'm going to score here, and I'm going to get the ball back, and I'm going to score again. And then you're going to have to throw the ball, throw the ball, and throw the ball.
Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
Yeah, I mean, everybody got a plan until everybody has a plan until that shit falls apart. His plan was to try to eat the clock up, slow the game down, all that good shit. But once he loses possession, he's going to have to do something he don't want to do. He don't want to throw the ball. And I'm going to force him to throw it. Watch. Let's go.
So on 4th down, Doug Marrone going to send out his field goal unit. And Lambeau will put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So 3 points is the outcome, but probably not what they're looking for given the drive that they were on.
Yeah, things were looking good. You had it 1st and goal, but then the offense sputters a bit, and they're forced to settle for a field goal.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Wentz now on 1st down. This complete left side to Aguilar. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Wentz now on 1st down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Throwing now is Wentz. Screen pass to Blunt. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. To throw is Wentz. Being chased out left. And he slides to avoid the hit. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Very much in range for a tying field goal as they hurry to the line. Now Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. And that 3-point tally now means we are even here toward the end of the 2nd quarter.
And what a way to end the half. Put some points on the board, feel better about yourselves as a team, and you're right back to even.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here we go now. Green, 90. Left foot, left foot. Here we go, G. Get off the field. Left foot, left.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here we go. Green, 90. Black 58, rail. Black 58, left foot, left foot.
Bortles now on 1st down. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. That one goes for 24 yards. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Lambeau will put this one through. And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show was buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the third quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here we go with 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Blunt. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Frustrating for a defense. Energized. For an offense, finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
So just 1 yard to go here on 3rd down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll run it here with Blunt. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Yeah, my fault. Somebody was at my door. No Phillies Finest Live on YouTube. I'm back, y'all. Let's go.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Normally, that's not the down and distance that you call a draw play. You usually want to wait to second or third down with a definite passing situation before that play is dialed up.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Paul Posluszny. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. On third and long, it's Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Second down following the run.
Here we go now.
From the gun, it's Bortles. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Underneath to Ivory. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Fresh set of downs here. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Throwing now is Bortles. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green, left, 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 left.
pistol. It's Fournette. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now Bortles throwing on second down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And it's caught. And the defense is going to let him think about it a little as they use their second timeout here. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And Bortles going to sneak it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their third and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. Now this time Bortles will throw. And he's got his big receiver Robinson for the Jacksonville touchdown. Allen Robinson there to make the grab. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They start on the ground here with Blunt. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Play fake to Blunt. Now it's Wentz. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 41. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And Charles, I think when this...
Man, I'm fucking around with this clown-ass nigga, man. I had this game. Let me see. I lost. He beat me. 236 rushing. He was getting me. I couldn't get no fucking pass rush. Look at time of possession. Look, 12 minutes. I told you. You can eat the fucking clock up. It's all good. Fucking cocksucker. Damn. I couldn't get that shit started.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, 2 quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Carson Wentz's Eagles going up against Bortles' Jaguars.
Larry, first opened in 1995. There's a look inside Everbank Field here in the River City of Jacksonville, Florida. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football.
Couldn't ask for more. It's a rematch, y'all. Live on YouTube. North Philly's finest. We right back at it again, homie. Let's go.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. He's got Lewis. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
2nd and 5.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Here we go. Blue, black 58 rail. Black 58.
Shotgun now for Bortles. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Green, 90. Slow.
Bortles now on first down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Green,
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Bortles will try again on 2nd down. A dump off for Ivory. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
Here we go. Green, 90. Ace. Check it back. Ace. Alert 3.
Now Bortles again. And his throw here is incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. 3rd down here.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Here's Bortles to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, Doug Marrone going to send out his field goal unit. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And Lambeau, he missed it. He missed it left. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Calais Campbell in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the veteran left-footed punter Donnie Jones to kick it away. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis. The Jaguars getting set to go. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Fournette, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Now Bortles. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Bortles will keep it.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Left, 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 left. Ready.
A handoff to Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Here we go.
Again, it's Fournette. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. To throw is Bortles. And this is going to be incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll go for it. It's Bortles. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's going to be run over, hit hard, as he'll be marked down at the 13-yard line. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's a give to Fournette. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Bortles now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James O'Shaughnessy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
They'll begin here with Blunt. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. All right, hang on here. We'll jump over halftime. Just let the system and graphics catch up. Okay, all set. Third quarter now. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now Wentz. Aguilar has it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And a gain there of 11 yards.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Wentz going to give this one to Blunt. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. And they'll go Wentz to Blunt here. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. In motion right is Jeffrey. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. They'll run it now out of the gun. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Jeffrey will go in motion right. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Back near his goal line. Here's Bortles. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So the D-line's going to spread out. This is Fournette. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Caught, right side, it's Lewis. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, 2-minute warning about to hit, and it looks like they're going to get one more play in.
Be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they try and take a shot, or do they just try and get to the 2-minute warning?
Now they run with a backup. It's Chris Ivory. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Shift together here from the D-line. He's back to throw. This complete left side to Aguilar. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They'll look to throw. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
But he was stopped on that play. But he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Back to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey in the final minute. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And now a critical extra point attempt here. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. And the back goes into motion. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense.
Ready. Green, 39. Ace. Black 58, rail. Black 58, rail.
To throw is Bortles. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here we go now. Blue for Ace.
Bortles to throw. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Ready. Green, 9. Ace. Right there. Left.
Now Bortles. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Back to throw, Bortles. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. A very solid gain of 27. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside. Make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot, and the Jaguars have won the game. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did.
You see this bullshit, man? They robbed me already on the fucking field. No fucking pass rush. The whole fucking game long, man. Look at this shit, man. Look, I kicked it off. I scored with Arshawn. It was a nice play. I had this play all game waiting for it. Didn't use it all game. Got the touchdown. Look at the defense. All right, that's first down. Second down. Bottleneck over that side. He came back this way. First down again. Third play of the drive. No fucking pass rush. He got Fletcher Cox double. Look at my linebacker though. He can't cover no fucking ground. Look. Perfect pass. This motherfucker. How the fuck? Incomplete. Second down. Here you go. Look. He got him right here. He got him already. He's throwing that shit. Man, look at me. I'm one step behind this motherfucker. And a field goal. That shit crazy. Motherfucker.
And look, I got 2 fucking possessions the whole game. Perfect pass. I ain't take my field goal. At the end of the half, I should have took my fucking field goal. I won for it. No, at the end of that, let me see. Damn. I wasn't patient at all, man. I had 2 fucking possessions the whole game. 3 possessions, I mean. A hot man was right here. I ain't throw it. I could have slid the coverage. Alright, that was good shit. I lost 2 in a row. Let me hit my man up. You outside? Alright.